Yeah.
Did you see that picture though?
Trent
Did you
is a
see that
dork. He
picture
looks
though?
like Bow Wow in that picture. Oh wait.
Bro, no, it was Chris Brown.
Whoa. Time out. We're
Excuse me,
live. Hold on.
miss.
Time out. Oh shit.
Oh, you
We're
pressed
live.
go already?
Oh shit. We're talking shit
Damn
about
it.
Trent right now.
Hey.
We can like
What's
continue
up,
our
Trent?
conversation about Trent though.
Oh, fuck
yeah. Those jeans were slamming, Trent. Don't get upset. Slamming.
I love it when people post throwback Thursday pictures, and it's not even a Thursday. It's just a roast ready to happen. You know, if you got a throwback photo that you post on a Monday, you already know the roast is coming.
Oh shit! I really need to look into my albums for some
today. Actually, we have a lot of topics for you.
It's just that Jimmy forgot to write them down.
I forgot to write them down, but you know,
so we have nada.
I take it at this point, anybody who listens to the podcast just realizes that you like to just kick it with us sometimes, right? Because you're fucking fire like that. Yeah.
And
if you're just now stumbling across this podcast, though, press that like button on YouTube, leave that review on Apple and all that, and like let us know how incredibly crappy we are, and I will let you know how incredibly crappy you are. Anyways, so let's talk about some real shit. Let's talk about that Gabby Petito shit. Let's talk about how sad that is. First and foremost, R.I.P. to Gabby Petito. You know about that, right?
I mean, who doesn't know about that? It's all over all the news.
It is all over the news.
But I mean, so there's two points, right? There's the what about all the other women that go missing that aren't white? Which, yeah, what the fuck? Why don't they get all the attention? But then there's the other piece where Gabby Petito and her boyfriend were like YouTuber, like fucking van life, like obviously the people who are more, you know, popular or whatever are going to get more attention. Just if anything, the good, the bad, the ugly. So I think it's really sad. It further confirms the statistics that men are the biggest danger to women's lives. And
it's the red flags. I bet you that guy was 30 plus with no kids. We need to get the
obviously he was not. He wasn't.
What's the guy's name? Hold on.
Find out. He's not over 30.
Laundrie. All right. How old is Brian? Hold on. How age?
I think they were both very young.
Age. Time out. How old is 32?
He's 32. Not 32. Shut the fuck up. How old is she?
30, not married, no kids, kills woman in fucking Yellowstone. That's not funny, by the way. But I'm just playing. It was 23.
See?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, but real talk though, dude is on a lamb for real. Dude is like probably in Mexico by now.
Oh, for sure. Come on.
It could be a distraction though, Trent. It absolutely could.
Everything's a fucking distraction. Netflix is a distraction. Hulu, distraction. Prime Video, distraction.
I don't even want to talk about what it could possibly be distracting.
We're a distraction.
I feel like if I were to talk about the distraction, then some wild shit might happen to me again. Because last time I got on some conspiracy shit, I caught COVID. So I'm like, damn. And last week,
and then your lights went out.
Hey, y'all, don't judge me, but last week I saw a random ass butterfly in Las Vegas, and there's no butterflies in Las Vegas. Let me just point that out right quick. Butterflies need humidity.
It was a robot.
Vegas is dry as fuck. That's what I said. I was like, man, this is like a
It was
fucking
a drone.
like a drone butterfly sprinkling fucking COVID in the air or something like that. When I saw that butterfly, I'm like, there's something wrong with this butterfly, and it's like flapping all like weird and shit. Like I know butterflies flap, but that butterfly was flapping like it had Tourette's or some shit.
You know what's wild, Hassan? You're in Dubai and you're familiar with the Gabby Petito case?
Well,
that's
wild.
Wild.
It's so viral on the internet. That's why.
Yeah, but that's like a domestic thing. That's crazy. That's why that it's that far.
When you were mentioning like, you know, race and stuff like that, and I get that, and you know, the whole white chick thing getting all kinds of attention, but I mean, it also went super viral on the internet, like on some TikTok shit. They were trying to like piece together the case on a TikTok. It became a TikTok trend.
Well, you know, TikTok is always talking about all the other people, all the, you know, Black, brown, and indigenous women that go missing too, but those go less viral. So it's like the algorithm favors the white girls. Yeah. I mean, this world was built for white women, honestly. Like, white women tears go really far. They get you really far in life. So, I mean, whatever. Well, I'm really, it's really sad that she was murdered by her boyfriend. Like, that's really fucking sad, no matter the color, regardless of color. It sucks. But let's put that energy towards all the other women missing, too.
All right. So, what if he didn't do it, though? What if Brian Laundrie didn't do it?
That fool did it.
What if there's
he did it? But either if he didn't kill her directly, he left her ass out there to die. And that's just that.
It's got to be one or the other, huh? Because it was just him and her, right? Or that's what they wanted.
Have you ever been to Yellowstone?
It doesn't matter.
No, have you ever been there?
I've been everywhere in the world. I'm everywhere. You're never there.
No, I'm serious. If you're driving through Yellowstone, if you're not going at a time where there's like heavy traffic through there, which right now there's not because everybody's back in school, like it's very desolate. Like, especially at night, dude. Like there's wild animals. There's all kinds of crazy shit. The cars are few and far between. It's huge. Yellowstone is massive. Like, I'm very curious. I haven't really been paying too much attention to it just because I was like, it's sad, but okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's nothing I can fucking do. But yeah. I'm curious to know where in Yellowstone they found her body.
Wow.
They found a body that fits her description. So the speculation is it is her body.
Right. And they said she had like a few distinct tattoos. So if they saw a body, and you know, they probably didn't say all the information, but you know, if there was like some tattoos they were looking for, and they probably saw that. So, you know, it's probably definitely her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy on her video that she created, the vlog while they're out camping, the dude, Brian Laundrie, he was reading some book about fucking like killing women like in wilderness and shit like that. So I mean, like he probably did it, but I just wanted to toy with the thought, what if he didn't though? And what if there was like some Zodiac killer out there and he fucking kidnapped Brian
then Laundrie? Why would he act so guilty? I know none of us know how we would act if some shit happened to our significant other. If something happens to your significant other, you're usually the first suspect, right? Like typically you are. If something happened to Erica, they'd look at you first. You know, like that's just how it goes.
They'd be like, was he cheating?
But there's a reason. Well, there's a reason, because usually it is.
Is there like some kind of like insurance policy or something?
He left without her ass. He went missing. Like he's acting like it. Come on, it's very suspicious. Yeah, for sure.
Right. Yeah. No,
you'd if you weren't guilty, you'd be doing everything in your power to make sure you didn't look like you were, because you don't want to go to jail for something you didn't fucking do.
I don't know. You're sounding really good at doing some fucking crime right now. I'm starting to question you.
I've been watching Only Murders in the Building.
Oh shit! What do you think about that show?
It's a really good show.
I watched.
Really good show.
I've caught a little bit of it. I think Selena Gomez, her acting is atrocious, so I can't like take it all the way serious. But you know, shout out.
She
to
was
Selena.
better as a child actress. I thought she was really good in her Wizards of Waverly Place on Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Part of me thinks that like, so when they cast roles, I feel like sometimes they create the roles for specific people. So like, I think that a lot of these like major actors, they're really being themselves in all these movies and shows. And I think that's just kind of what happened here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could see that. But murder mystery is like really the wave with podcasting. So I think it's cool that they made a show.
A show about a true crime pod. Yeah.
Yeah, around a true crime pod. And there's a fucking lot of them too. And they do get a lot of attention. They do. But like I don't understand like how they work. Do they like try to like do they really try to piece it together like the show and like try to like uncover shit, or do they just take shows that are already or are like crimes that are already solved and they just kind of tell the story, you know? Like I've listened to like one or two of them before, and it's always kind of crazy. What's up, Zumbo? Hey, man, Zumbo, you always on Twitch, man. One day.
It's because he can't comment through YouTube. YouTube is a hater and doesn't let Zumbo comment, so he's got to comment via Twitch.
Like specifically on our channel, or just like in general?
I think on ours. I don't know. I haven't asked him about how it works with other ones.
Hassam says the joke is that the warrant that was just issued by the FBI is for him using her credit card rather than for the murder. Come the fuck on. Wait.
Well, I think too, they got to be careful just because the way that the laws are here in the United States. You basically it's guilty until proven innocent here. So like but they also can't fuck up and like accuse you of some shit, because then that ruins your case. If you're actually fucking guilty, they could, you know, it's really tricky here in the greatest country in the world, right?
I don't know, man. The way they're doing the Haitians that are trying to get over here right now is kind of foul, but yet they'll
super fucking foul.
Yeah,
super fucking foul, dude.
Tell me what you know about that right now, because I seen. Did you post something about that on Instagram?
No, I didn't. Dude, if I posted about all the shit, dude, it's just.
What do you know about that? Do you know anything about that?
Well, I thought that their president got assassinated recently, and people are seeking refuge here, and it is 1,000% legal to seek asylum and to file for it once you arrive here at this country. That's how it works. You know, it's not a process you have to go through before coming here. You come here and you have an entire year to file for it. It's the law. It's written there. Fucking Google it. It's not hard. That's what you can do. That's how it works. And for all these fucking people to act like that's not the case, they literally can't read or do a simple Google search. That's what it is. And so they're coming here. It's not a fucking easy trip. They're literally got to cross the goddamn ocean, right? And you see these images, and Border Patrol is what, like playing cowboys? Like, what the fuck is happening there?
Like whipping them and shit. Like,
yeah, and I'm sorry, even if you can't tell us that that's not what's happening. The pictures are very explicit, and I don't know how they could play it off as anything else happening. But the fact that this administration is literally contracting now, like private contractors, to send Haitian refugees to Guantanamo Bay, like that's happening. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, dude. I'm like,
I feel you. You want to know what's crazy about all this shit going on in the news right now? All this random ass shit, fucking the refugees from coming from Haiti, and then you got, not that that's like some random shit, like not trying to diss on that, but then the whole Gabby case, the Gabby Petito case, and all the shit going on, and Trent mentioned, like, you know, there could be some kind of cover up, or they're distracting the people from something, and I agree. And something that a lot of people don't know is about the asteroid that fucking barely missed Earth just like a couple days ago. Did you know about that?
No, but I did see some wild shit in the sky like a week ago.
Tell me about what
I
you saw.
It looked like a fucking comet, and then
yeah,
it like, and I saw it, and you could hear it like burning out. It wasn't too far. It was like maybe over the ocean here, off Oceanside.
It might have been the asteroid.
It was
this
thing was falling, and it was huge. It was kind of like a comet, and then all of a sudden it disintegrated once it got to like the trees, like line of sight, and you can hear it like fizzling out. And I was tripping out. I was like, did anybody else just fucking see that?
It might have been a piece of the asteroid that was going across Earth. So they say this asteroid was the size of 10 Statue of Liberties, and fucking was only like 600,000 miles away. 600,000 miles away from Earth. So it was pretty fucking close. It was on some Armageddon shit, and I seen nobody talking about that, nobody posting about that, nothing.
They don't want to cause a panic. Like, if you watch any of those movies, that's literally why they don't tell the general public shit, is because the general public panics, and then people, conspiracy theorists on TikTok, their fucking heads start spinning, and they go off into, you know, like other fucking realms and dimensions, and stir up all kinds of shit, and then they got fucking QAnoners over here just really riled up, going crazy. This is why the general public can't handle this kind of fucking information, and we aren't entitled to it, because if we can't behave and act right when we learn some shit, we don't deserve to know. That's how I feel about it.
We might actually be a fucking experiment by the aliens. We might actually be aliens mixed with chimpanzees, and that's why they come every once in a while to check on us. Like, let's see how these fucking chimps are doing. Listen, let's go check on them and see what's
on this flat Earth of ours.
Hey man, I've been seeing so many flat Earth things. Hey, look, Stella, like, there's a lot more reasoning behind a flat Earth than there is around Earth. But I'm not even trying to get on that, because we always talk about this shit. And
you always talk about this.
I didn't even. You're the one that just mentioned
today. I brought it up. Today
yes. You brought it up. I mean, I just really don't think that. Never mind. It just doesn't make sense.
It's a sphere.
Okay. It's a. All right. So, have you been getting the TikToks I've been sending you? I've been sending you some really.
I haven't gone on TikTok in like a couple of weeks.
Some of the most.
No, I refute all your TikToks that you send me regarding flat Earth. My cousin said he didn't sail around the world for people to think that the Earth is fucking flat. He didn't fall off.
It doesn't, just because people think the world is flat doesn't mean he's gonna fall off, because they obviously go in directions where they wouldn't fall off. Obviously, they're not gonna try to purposely.
So is there this big wall holding all the water in the ocean?
Yeah, it's called Antarctica. Well, that's why the only thing that every country in the world has ever agreed on is that nobody is allowed in Antarctica, except for like one section where scientists and biologists and people can go and do their little research or whatever. Like this one.
It doesn't mean the Earth is flat and Antarctica is an ice wall.
Whatever. I don't even want to talk about this.
Well, you know what happens? People go and they get themselves into some shit, and then government's got to go bail them the fuck out. Like, if you go do some dumb shit in the ocean, like, it costs money to send Coast Guard out there to fucking fetch your crazy ass. Like, there's people who have no business doing shit that they can't get themselves out of. And that's probably what the fucking case is right there. You fucking go off into Antarctica, go explore, because, you know, you want to prove that the earth is flat or not flat, whatever. But who's going to fucking bail your ass out? Who has the money and resources? Maybe that's where Elon Musk should fucking focus, you know? Like, go explore Antarctica, bro. We're not going to be able to live in Mars. It's not possible.
I'm not even gonna tell you what I know about Mars because I don't want to make your fucking head explode on this podcast. But all I'm gonna tell you is
you make my head explode with anger all the time.
They've been there to Mars, and to get there, you have to go through the ocean. Right, let me just answer this one question for me.
Did you see that on TikTok though?
No.
You just made that up, you know?
All right, so hold on, time out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, it's super hot.
All right.
Ew, who the fuck is that?
It's Lexi. Chill. It's Lexi.
Oh, that was weird. Lexi, that was weird.
Oh yeah, it's super hot.
Oh God.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, that's just okay. Now this is a porn thing. We can't do this anymore. You're literally making porn just in voices.
Anyways, so just answer this one question for me. All right. Mars and all those other planets are closer to us than the sun, right? Let's answer that. Why is it that we can't see them, but we can see the sun that's supposedly 93 million miles away from us?
Do you think that, you know, size might have anything to do with it?
I mean, fuck, those planets are fucking big. Why is it that
they're not as big as the sun?
Oh, okay. Anyways, so tell me why less men are attending college, and why this.
I don't even remember anymore. That I put that topic in there like weeks ago, and I had full on research and everything, and then we didn't talk about it.
Why is it that you have it in the new topics? It says number.
No, I kept it there. Topics. I just didn't delete it.
And you want to?
I only changed topics. What did you input in there? Tell me what in the topics did you put in there?
My topic is
exactly.
This fucking brain.
That was my point right there. You're gonna give me shit about a topic I put in a couple of weeks ago when you haven't added shit in weeks. So
can I get a raise of hands in the comments? Like how
many? Actually, months. Can we say months? Maybe a handful.
Raise a hand. Show me hands on how many people agree that this podcast has become a podcast of me and Stella arguing like the last 10 fucking episodes.
Because he fucking pisses me off. Do you guys understand though? You watch us and I'm sure you understand. You see why I'm frustrated. Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's because she wants this to be a more mature podcast, but I'm not that mature.
No, I'm not saying that I want it to be a more mature podcast. Because I think, okay, so I was thinking about this today. And I was thinking about, because I've been really thinking about value added, right?
All right.
Especially with the content I've been consuming for my new job. Like, I've literally been watching motivational speaking videos, and like a lot of shit is really like I'm gonna be fucking going through a whole ass. I'm gonna be cutting fucking people out of my life here soon, like removing dead weight. Yeah, Jimmy's on the chopping block if you don't act right.
I'm waiting to get chopped.
He is. He's like fucking around. Like he literally blocked me all fucking weekend because I didn't respond in a timely fashion to a text message that he sent me.
That's not why.
Because I was busy. He did block me. He blocked me on his cell phones, right? On our cell phones. and unfollowed me on Instagram. Petty as fuck. Yeah, he did that. And I had no fucking clue because I'm like busy over that last weekend.
No, because she's that fucking self-absorbed that she can't even check on her friends.
I'm so self-absorbed that shame on me. I wanted to clean up my house. I had to rearrange my room, build my new desk, get my new office set up for my new job because I'm so self-absorbed, right? A bitch can't be fucking busy and focus on herself for one goddamn minute or else, you know, people like lose their minds and block you. Anyways, so then I go to respond to the text and all my messages are green and I'm like,
I sent her to the green
what
side.
The fuck? So then I had saw you know, my friend Lexi was gonna be on his Plenty of Feet pod, and but I didn't know his Plenty of Feet pod had an Instagram because last time I talked to him, he said he wasn't sure if he was gonna make one, this, that, or the other, right?
Thank you for the idea.
I see her story. She's getting her toes done because she's going to be on the Plenty of Feet pod. I was like, oh shit, he made an Instagram. Let me follow it. Right? Because I'm a fucking homie. I'm like, that's my guy. He got this podcast. I'm going to support him. So I click follow.
She's going to be on it tomorrow, by the way, everybody.
I am going to be on it tomorrow. So if you're in here hoping for feet, check out his Plenty of Feet pod tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Then, right? Then I see in my notifications, Plenty of Feet pod started following me, and Daddy Good started following me again too. And I said, well, when the fuck did he unfollow me? So then I go in my messages and I'm like, hey, for some reason, my texts aren't going through to you. What's wrong with your phone? He's like, oh, it's on D&D. Motherfucker, I put my phone on D&D all the time. It never blocks you. That's not what D&D does. It just doesn't tell me I have a notification. So he tried to lie about it. He tried to fucking lie about it. He didn't even own that he fucking blocked me until he couldn't lie to me anymore. And then finally was like, you know what? I was really drunk. So I blocked you. Because you annoyed me. Like 4 hours later, you didn't respond to my text. I was like, oh my God. And then, so we had been sharing locations with each other for over a year now. Ever since I went to Vegas, we've shared locations.
Because I was worried that she was going to get kidnapped.
Right. And whatever. Like, we shared locations. Not a big deal. Like, we don't even live in the same city. Sure. It's fine. Then he's all, well, fucking share your location again. I'm like, I'm not the one who unshared. You broke it. You fix it. That's how this works.
And I fixed it.
And then you unfixed it. And then you fixed it. And then you Yes, you unshared it. So I fucking stopped sharing. Yes, huh? You just, I literally have. I have the receipts.
I'm about to block you again. I only want to talk to you on podcast days.
Likewise.
I'm about to.
Don't cry about it either.
Don't cry about it? Why would I cry about it? I don't even like your face.
Okay. Anyways, guys, that's what happened. That's how petty my co-host can be. So that's why we're bickering lately, because he's just been on one.
Yeah, you guys.
He got a new podcast, and all of a sudden, he wants to be wild.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was gonna come down. I knew you were gonna start talking shit about the podcast.
It's so easy. It's low-hanging fruit. I'm not talking shit about your podcast. I'm talking shit about your attitude.
Too, by the way,
I do have a new podcast.
She didn't start this new podcast until she saw that I had a new podcast. And you want to talk about petty? She started this podcast only because I started a new podcast.
That's not true.
I told her,
that's not true.
I started this new podcast is because we created a fan base that loved the foot cam, and I wanted to continue that, and I wanted to continue that on this channel, and she didn't want me to. So I said, okay, well, I'll probably eventually do it on my own then. And she was like, okay. She gave me her blessing like 2 or 3 months ago.
But then he didn't tell me he started it until after he started it.
she told me about this podcast with her cousin Sonia.
But I told you.
Go check it out. By the way,
before we started this one,
it's called the bitch. It was it
I
called?
said it's called Bitch. Guess what?
Oh, bitch. Guess what?
Bitch. Guess what? That's the new podcast. But I told you before we even started this one that if this one hadn't started, then I was going to start one with my cousin. But then we started this one, and this has been my focus.
Okay, but I know, and it's been mine too, and it still is. But she doesn't start her new podcast until after she sees that I started mine. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's not why I started my podcast. That's not like to think that I started it just because you started one is like very like egocentric, 1000%. Has nothing to do with the fact that you started yours, but it has everything to do with the fact that this whole journey that I just had told you that I'm on, where my fucking priorities and values are shifting and the kind of conversations I want to have, and what this platform isn't, that's where I'm going to do that, so that you don't think that I'm trying to make this something that it's not, or that you don't want it to be, or that, you know, that's boring to you. And then I can take those like more deeper, like serious conversations to that podcast. And that's what that's for.
What kind of conversations are you looking to have on?
Well, you don't have a vagina.
No, I'm not. That wasn't a smart ass question. And you just gave me a smart ass answer. I want to get into it. Tell me like what kind of serious conversations what kind of serious
all kinds of things. Things where there's often times where if I'm having a serious moment here, you'll straight up interrupt me to tell me to smile.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, but like it like cuts the conversation, and then I'm just like, okay, I lost my train of thought. Like I don't even, like, obviously you were bored. I don't want to bore you or the audience. So I'll take that serious shit somewhere else.
That's good. That's good. I do like to talk about serious shit. I do.
And we do here and there, but you know, for the audience, it's got to be targeted for this audience specifically.
I just feel like one thing that I've always been good at is not being anybody that I'm not. I've always been good at being myself. And I can't pretend to like really care about certain topics when I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's fine.
Like, and like sometimes I really do care, and I will bring it up, and I might bring it up briefly or something. But you know, like I just like to keep it authentic in my kind of authentic way. You know what I mean? So like sometimes when you know a serious topic might come up, like right, like I do want to respect that serious topic and talk about it, but you know, like most of the time I'm just like on some positive, high life, chill, just want to relax type vibes. I mean, because that's just who I am. You know what I mean?
And I recognize that, which is why I found another platform. I created another platform to take that stuff too, because I was like I told you, I was thinking about all this today, and I was like, we started this during lockdown, right? And it started off light, funny, inappropriate, and all those things. And that's what people needed at the time, because we were all home and like depressed and uncertain, and we needed a laugh. And like, that's why I was like, that's what I'm okay with keeping this platform but for my soul, I need the deeper, more serious shit. And having that with my cousin who knows me and who has we can talk about our experiences, things as a woman, things, you know, childhood trauma, and like those kinds of conversations that you don't want to have, that you're not interested in, which is 1000% okay. I'm doing that there, you know, and that's really the whole. That's what I wanted to do with her, and what her and I have talked about for a few years now. And now we finally did it. Now she's finally in a place too where it actually lined up. So,
hey, everybody asking about the foot cam and feet please and all that, tomorrow you gotta be there, be square. It's on.
I will be on his podcast. You guys will see my feet specifically, for those of you who missed them, on his Plenty of Feet podcast tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Go find his channel, subscribe to it. I'm sure he will drop a link somewhere. So
it's on like a few of the recent episodes here. But anyways, I feel you, Stella. I that's dope. I'll congratulate you on that.
And we'll start plugging my other one here too with his.
We'll definitely start plugging hers too.
Yeah.
We'll definitely start plugging it because deep conversations are good. They're really good. And you do got to have those for the soul. And I have those conversations with a few people as well. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I think it's good. You got to have those conversations.
You do.
So, but like that doesn't get away from the fact of why we even brought up the podcast.
The which podcast?
The Bitch Please podcast.
And why did we bring up Bitch Please? It's not Bitch Please. It's Bitch Guess What? But
sorry. I'm gonna get that down.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch Guess What?
So why'd you bring up Bitch Guess What?
Because we were talking about how you were talking crap and saying that I went off and started a podcast and started acting all like fugazi with you and everything, started blocking and doing all those things. And
no, the blocking I didn't say had anything to do with you and your new podcast. I said it was just you being petty for me not responding that day and you were drunk.
I mean,
and then apparently he forgot that he blocked me because he was drunk.
I honestly, truly did forget that I blocked you.
So I was blocked for like 4 days and had no idea.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know, like you had some blockable actions that I just had.
I don't get mad at you for not responding to me immediately. Like, I don't get mad at anybody for not responding to me immediately.
Dude, it wasn't even about not responding immediately because you do that a lot.
I know.
It was a chain of events and actions by you that pissed me off. Like, so first of all, you don't respond for like 5 hours, but you're all up on Instagram, like posting all kinds of dumb shit. And then like, you're like, I'm just going to take a break from Instagram.
Oh yeah. He got mad. Okay. So here, and he got mad at my post.
Block you then because obviously you're not trying to respond to me and you want to take a break from social media. Oh, I didn't know I was in that category of the people
you weren't.
That you know.
You tried the shoe on, Cinderella. And it fit, so that's how that went.
I'm just gonna block you then, and you didn't even find out about it until Monday. So
I
what
was
does that
busy.
tell you about yourself?
I wasn't on social media either.
So
I wasn't checking on nobody. I didn't text nobody that weekend. I was busy. I was cleaning my fucking house and rearranging my fucking furniture for my new fucking job. And I'm allowed to like take space for myself in whatever capacity I want because I'm allowed to do that. Like nobody can fucking tell me, oh, you can't post on Instagram if you're not responding to my text. Yes, the fuck I can. And yes, the fuck I will anytime I want. And if you take it personal, that's a you thing. That has nothing to do with me.
I can block who I want, not talk to who I want. And
you could
take it personal.
You absolutely could. But if you're doing it out of spite, versus taking space, it's completely different.
I know it sounds like right. We're in a podcationship, actually.
We're married.
Yeah, we're in a podcationship. Yeah, exactly.
There's two different people. There's people who do shit out of spite, and there's people who do things because they got to protect their energy. Once again, the post that I said, this is what he's mad about. I said I was going to have business hours to contact me. Had nothing to do with him. He's somebody who he knows who can contact me literally any time of the day. I'm going to get his messages. He could text me 11 o'clock at night. He could text me at 7 a.m. And he does. It's not a big deal. I respond to it when I get to it. But for some reason, he lumped himself into that category. For whatever reason, I don't know.
Hey guys, you see, she says she wants to have a serious conversation, and here you have it. A serious conversation.
But you're laughing.
Real potent,
Mhm.
serious conversation. I'm laughing because it's laughable. Your face. All right, sorry. All right, let's talk about some real shit though. Let's talk about some. I do want to talk about some real shit now. Now that you've called me out and said that I don't like to talk about serious situations and serious conversations, I want to talk about some serious stuff.
I didn't like call you out and say some shit like that. You tried to come at me saying, "Oh, she went and started another one just because I did," which, okay, the world doesn't do everything because of you, so calm down.
He could have went to your place, knocked on your door, and asked what's keeping you. Could you imagine, like somebody
if you fucking showed up at my house?
No, I would never just show up at your place. But just think of that like visual of like somebody not responding to a text, and then they show up to their house and they're like, "Hey, you cool? Like you haven't responded to my text. Like you good? Like I'm about to come in."
I would block that person from my life.
What's for dinner?
1000%.
What's for dinner? Oh, stroganoff. I'm on that. You got some tapatio with that? And put some tap on that stroganoff. You okay, Stella? This is as serious as herpes. I agree, Hassan. It gets real. It does get real. Serious as herpes. I don't know about serious as herpes though, because
here's what it is. I don't let anybody fucking cross me the wrong way. I don't care who you are. You will not say some shit to me and think that it's all good. Like if it's not good with me, I'll let you know. Anyone. Anyone.
The ego.
Oh, my ego. My ego. When everything I did was coming at you or for you, I'm not the petty person here. I don't do shit out of spite.
I didn't say everything was
calm down.
Hey, I didn't say everything was coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm egoless. It's like I'm on DMT at all time. I have an ego. Are you serious?
Guys, he believes that.
I'm the most humble person you've ever met in your life.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That has nothing to do with ego either, that recording. He doesn't like the sound of his voice either.
I don't like the sound of my voice? Nah, you're right. I don't actually. Yeah,
right.
I don't like to
zero ego.
I don't like to listen back to my podcast because I'm like, fuck yeah. Oh, sorry. See, this is what she's talking about. Like, I'm trying to have but you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, I'm trying to have a serious conversation right now, and she can't seem to come up with a serious conversation.
Guys, do you see why him saying shit like that, specifically that right there? So, try not to be triggered by it.
You gotta poke the bear sometimes.
Don't poke a mama bear, though. That's the fucking wrong bear to poke.
Oh, I know. I got a mama bear right downstairs. And she's probably hibernating for the rest of the night on the couch, and I'm gonna leave her there because who the fuck likes to share a bed with anybody? Not me. I'd rather have my own bed and just relax in it.
I second that emotion.
I don't like to cuddle. None of that. It's too hot for cuddling. This is Las Vegas. And even when it's winter, I still don't want to cuddle.
I'm a sweater. I
sweat.
I sweat so much. Don't touch me. I'll sweat. I sweat even without people touching me. Don't touch me. I'm a sweater. I think I have like a condition.
Are you sweating right now?
My legs are.
You might have herpes.
Herpes makes you sweat?
I don't know, but you should get checked for it maybe.
Right. I missed that part in health class in high school where herpes makes your thighs sweat. That's interesting. And did you guys know this, or did Jimmy learn it on TikTok? Okay, yeah.
I didn't even see that one coming. Hey, look, hold on. Man, Estella is ruthless with expressing how she feels to her best friend. I dig that. Yeah.
If he wasn't one of my best friends, I would just not even talk to him. So it's not worth the energy.
That's cool. Yeah.
This is how you know I like you. This is how you know I like you.
It's good to have people that you can like just kind of be yourself around. Let it all out.
Well, it's like, okay, like with my brothers, we're always bickering and talking shit to each other, but at the end of the day, we love each other. And like, I love Jimmy. He fucking drives me crazy sometimes, so I fucking love him. What's that?
That's nice. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I've never had herpes either. Yeah,
and it doesn't sound fun to me.
No, it doesn't. No, it
Especially
doesn't.
since apparently it makes you sweat.
It must, because you sweat a lot apparently. And
yeah, so that means I must be.
It could be a condition. You might want to go.
Must be herpes.
So everybody, if you can watch this right now, everybody, if you're not like listening, driving in the car or something like that, look at my picture right now. You see the little character in the green, what looks like a bear pajama or something along those lines. That's
it
actually
looks like the guy. Okay.
Well, now tell me who.
No, you probably don't even know who it is.
How do you know? Say it.
Because you get your news from TikTok.
What's that got to do with anything? News from TikTok.
So, I mean, it's not on TikTok anymore. It's like a really old movie.
Stella's upset, y'all.
Upset? No, I mean, annoyed might be a better word.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why would you be annoyed right now?
Because, like, there's times where I'm like, okay, he's just trying to get a reaction out of me. But when you literally keep going, I'm like, okay, is this passive aggressive? Like, what is this?
Well, one thing that you never have to worry about is that I'm never coming with like a certain strategic angle when it comes to my homies. So there's no passive aggressiveness going on right now. I'm just trying to have serious conversations.
Mike. Sorry guys if that's really loud. My new desk is really wonky with my little slingy thing, and it just doesn't fit as well as I want it to, so I gotta figure out a new setup here. I'm trying to find the movie that I'm talking about though.
I believe in the setup.
Like the monster looking guy. I think his mom was like Cher in the movie or some shit, and like all the cats were attracted to him. I don't know if anybody remembers this movie. It's from like the 80s.
I'm sure somebody knows what movie you're talking about. Yeah. I don't know.
It's called Mask.
Mask?
That's who that character looks like. The guy on the movie Mask.
Zumbo said Little Monsters or something like that. But it's called Mask.
It's Mask. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. And it was a cartoon movie, huh?
No, it was an actual movie where they did this guy's, I don't know if this is makeup. I'm pretty sure it's makeup, but that's who that character looks like.
Oh, snaps.
Like the nose.
Is that really a person, or is that like some like CGI stuff?
I don't know if it's makeup or not. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's makeup. It's makeup. It's this guy.
Make fun of anybody that looks like that, by the way.
I guess it's this guy.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to that guy right there. Daddy Goods. Now you should tell her how you felt and why you did the bitch moves. Communicate to a woman. They thrive on that, my man. I mean, I don't really feel like I gotta communicate certain things with like everybody, And I did kind of already tell her why it happened, and I made a sporadic in the moment move, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna block her right now. She's annoying me, and I mean, not to harp on that subject or nothing like that, but that's kind of what happened. But I mean, look at us now, we're cool, over it. she knows me enough at this point to know that when I do something like that, that it's all good. It's still all good.
I'm trying to close this right now. Hang on.
Yeah. Hey, man. You better hold the bitch word, though. If I fly my ass to Dubai. Good son. No, I'm playing. You probably like 6'5", 75-inch reach. Look like Anthony Joshua. Don't do me like that, man. I'm Alexander Usyk, man. I'm messing with you. No, I'm fucking with you this time.
Sorry, I'm trying to tighten the boom thing. It's almost there.
Y'all good, man. Y'all good. I think we might cut this this pod.
Do you have to take a shit again?
No. This feels like the end of the pod.
Why? Because you're not talking.
I'm talking, but you just said you're annoyed, and you're not.
Well, I was, yeah.
Right now.
Well, I was looking for that movie.
Again, and you absorbed her barrage like a cornered ISIS fighter. But you know what's crazy, Hassam? I never felt cornered. I
Wasn't trying to corner you.
I felt, in fact, like I was in the middle of the ring, and I was quite frankly putting on the footwork, and dodging all the blows. But you know, that's just me and how I felt about the whole ordeal. But if I was in the corner, then picture this: Muhammad Ali. I forget who he was fighting. I want to say Sonny Liston. Who was it? I'm probably way wrong with the name Sonny Liston right now. He was fighting somebody. He was in the corner doing all that ducking and dodging. That would have been me in the corner if I was cornered. Just saying, with all the blows and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah.
In lighter news, my cat got neutered.
You're messed up for that. Let me tell you why, man. Because
tell me why I messed up for taking his balls.
Why? Because that's his balls. Like if I woke up one morning and my balls were no longer between my legs, I would be upset.
So here's the thing. Cats, male cats, when they get to that age, around 6 months old, they want to spray their fucking territory, mark their territory, right, by spraying. And I have a 10-year-old female cat who he kept trying to figure out how to fuck. And he was doing it wrong. The poor cat would back up his ass to her ass. And then he would like sit on her or whatever. And then he finally figured out how they bite the neck and like straddle, right? But he wasn't like humping yet. Now my girl cat is fixed. She's 10 years old. I got her fixed when she was, little. It's like a combination of urine and like semen fluid shit. So that's what they spray. So I take him in, and at first it was a fucking nightmare because I made the appointment last week. And they tried to tell me I didn't have an appointment. And I said, I just drove from Oceanside to San Marcos. I have a fucking appointment. Like, there's an appointment. I didn't just drive here for fucking nothing. Right. And they're like, okay, we do have time. I was like, okay, thanks. And then they're like, so when's the last time you ate? I was like, I don't know. Sometime in the middle of the night, probably. I'm not sure. Well, he's supposed to be fasted. Yeah. He's supposed to be fasted at 8 p.m. I was all, well, don't you think when I made the appointment that somebody would have fucking given me that information? And so this is incredibly frustrating. First, you guys didn't have his appointment on the books. Now you didn't share information with me, so fuck me. right? And I got to take him home? No. And so they took him. And then they charged me for all of it before they even did it, including some kind of medication to treat him for nausea from the anesthetic. Then they didn't even use the anesthetic. And they're like, oh, you just have like a $70 credit with us. I said, no, you're going to put it back on the fucking card that you preemptively charged.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, you will. They're like, do you have the card on you? I was like, I didn't have the card on me when they charged it. It was in the system.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, so I pick him up. He's home. They're like, he'll be out of it for like till, for a couple of days. Give him pain meds tomorrow morning. He should be good from being put, under for some hours. He'll be fine tonight. Like, give him the pain meds tomorrow. This cat was acting like he didn't just have his balls taken off. He's fucking trying to run all over my house, still trying to fuck with my other cat. He was really acting like he didn't just have a surgery to get his balls removed. So I had to give him the pain meds, but those don't even do shit for him. He's literally, I think naming him Loki was fitting, but it was also like a self-fulfilling prophecy because he's a monster.
You did find him in the streets.
I know. Somebody totally kicked his ass out because he looked like a house cat, but he had no house. And then we put up flyers and nobody claimed him. And it's like, he's precious, but he's fucking crazy. He's like this. He's all the top of this is actually just torn to like shreds from him climbing up it and like pulling it down.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's really fun time.
This whole neutering process.
Men should get it done. I'm all for men getting reversible vasectomies.
So tell me how this neutering process made you feel, like emotionally.
I don't feel any way about it emotionally. I think it's good for all of us. I think he has no fucking clue what just happened to him. That's what I think.
And what do you think Loki is feeling right now?
Here's the thing that I did notice, though. I posted a picture of him sleeping on my bed the night before his surgery. And I wrote, he has no idea that he's about to lose his balls tomorrow. I had a total of maybe 15 men comment on that. Like, oh my God, and they're like, it was the wording. It was, they said the wording was rough. And I was like, it must be because literally 15 fucking dudes responded to that. Like,
I never neutered my dog. I never neutered Gizmo.
Do you think that that's because you feel like you would be breaking bro code?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I just felt like, man, you know what? Why would I? All right, Zumbo. Well, like, why would I cut my dog's balls off, man? That's his manhood right there. I mean,
I feel like your manhood should weigh more heavily on other things like character.
I mean, I can't argue that character doesn't matter, but I still feel like, man, like nature placed those balls on that animal because that's the way.
So do you think that Erica should get fixed if you guys decided you weren't going to have any more kids? Would you prefer her get fixed or you get fixed? Or so you think she should just be on birth control for forever?
No. We don't.
So how would you prevent pregnancy then?
We're practicing celibacy because we're trying to get right.
With the Lord?
I don't know. Just trying to get right.
Okay. You just can't get right, boss.
I was looking at last night, man. Oh shit.
Oh, so you'll just do anal instead.
Oh no. I didn't say all that.
Okay.
Oh no, man. Why are we talking about like humans right now though? That's like
Well,
different.
because you took Gizmo's balls personally. Like you personally didn't want him to get his balls removed because it bothered you on that level. So you made his balls personal to you.
Yeah, it could want my my animal's personality to change. Like once
I
I
want his
you
personality to dial it the fuck down.
The human wants like the
It
human that
doesn't
chose to
change
just
their
grab a
person.
random animal off of the
But
street.
here's
are
what
choosing
I've
to cut his
read.
balls off. You think he
Here's
would
what I've
choose
read.
that
No,
over being
here's
on
what
the
I
street?
read.
Okay.
Dogs after a certain age, I think after 2 years old, if you haven't gotten their balls taken off by then, and then you do it then, it doesn't change their personality at all. Like they're already like themselves. They're not calm. They won't calm down from it or anything like that. Doesn't change anything except they just can't get another dog pregnant.
Oh, I'm sure this is like a study from some
not TikTok.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. Like Huffington Post, maybe, right?
No,
some
actually
credible
not.
source of news.
Peer-reviewed article.
Oh, who reviewed it?
A peer-reviewed article.
Fucking bozo.
A peer-reviewed article.
Yeah, pure my ass. Pure.
Peer. P-E-E-R.
Like I said.
Not pure. Peer.
Hey man, I'm finna cut. Good podcast. Thank you. Great night. You look like Momo, that freaky character right now with those eyebrows you're raising up.
Who's Momo?
You don't know who Momo is? Oh shit. Hold on, time out. We should end the podcast with a Momo fucking picture. Keep doing those eyebrows. Keep doing it.
For what? What are you gonna do?
Just keep doing those eyebrows.
No, I'm not doing them.
I got you.
You're not telling me why.
I guess you just keep on doing the Momo. Shit. Oh man, I'm kind of scared to show the Momo though, man. I don't want to like. Hold on, time out.
Jimmy stays poking the bear, you guys. Look at him.
Hold on, time out.
He looks guilty as fuck right now.
I'm just gonna copy this link. Everybody click this link right now, including Stella. Everybody click this link. If you could.
What did you do?
Can you click the link, everybody, that I just sent? You can't click it, huh, Stella?
No, I can't.
Hold on, time out. Everybody, I think everybody else could click the link. There, Stella. I just sent it in the private chat. Go click it.
That person doesn't even have eyebrows. What are you talking about?
Oh shit, you're right. They don't have. Oh shit.
So how?
I don't know. You're right. It doesn't have eyebrows. But somehow you still managed to pull that one off.
A bitch is talented. What can I say?
Hey man, I gotta go, man. It's late. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up early, everybody. I got things to do, manana. It's been real, everybody. Holla at us tomorrow. We're gonna be on the Plenty of Feet pod at 5:30.
And we're not gonna be beefing.
We're not gonna be beefing. We're gonna be. I'm gonna bring some topics to the table too. She's gonna have nylons on or something.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna either do it all, try to remember all the things that they used to ask for. I don't know. It's going to be some crazy combination of flats, heels, socks, nylons, jewelry, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do.
Did I ever tell you I got the Yoga Bling party pack?
No.
Yeah, I got all that fly shit. Yeah.
When the hell did you do that?
A couple months ago, maybe.
Seriously? You just like forgot to mention this?
Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, it's fly shit too. I'll be wearing the little bracelets.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, All right, everybody.
You bling out your
Hey.
toes too?
Yeah, of course. Don't
You
forget,
should.
everybody. When I bling out my toes, I'd be like,
Oh, fuck yeah.
oh shit.
Okay, well, you guys can see my feet tomorrow on Jimmy's Plenty of Feet podcast at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. He's
All right,
got the link
I'm gonna give you all the link right now.
to his channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. He's always got feet from all his guests on that podcast, and that's where you can get your foot fixed.
And subscribe to bitch, guess what too.
If you're into serious conversations.
People are into serious conversations. Right? I am. I'm into serious conversation. See you later, everybody.
Good night.